All right, y'all. So today I'm changing the spring. See that on this thing for this video. Pretty simple project. Should only take about 10 minutes. Without further ado, let's get into it. Because first things first, we need to take this stock off. We're putting this M120 spring in. Lay this thing on its side. Start tapping these pins out. We'll start by taking these pins out right here to take the stock off. It's pretty simple to do. Gotta open up my toolkit. Really hard to do with one hand because I have to film. I don't have a cameraman because I'm a small YouTuber. Crap, what am I going to use? Shoot. So that's interesting. Anyway, come on. Come out. Let's go this way. Alright, got it out. Gonna set it on there. This will be interesting to figure out how the heck I'm gonna do this with one hand. Well. Alright, so now I'm gonna hammer out these pins real quick. Over to the vice grips and rip them the rest of the way out. Okay. Alright, now the pins are out. You're going to take the stock off. Open it up. Can't really see it very well. Take these off. What you're going to see in here is a gearbox right here. Right about here. That's what we're going for. We have to unscrew that. Let me get my screwdriver. Be very careful because there will be a spring in there that might pop out at basically any moment. A little difficult process. Oh wait, hold on. This is an Allen key. This one will sit. Nope, this one's a little bit small. What the heck? Let's twist it off. Get it loose, untwist it the rest of the way with your hands. Don't lose any of these because these are really hard to replace. Don't lose any of these parts. It's pretty difficult to replace as far as I know. Probably find them on the e-bike store, but still pretty hard to find new parts. Going to push this thing in, twist until it pops out. Be very careful when you pull it out. Plastic piston. Steel teeth on it. I had an M115 spring in there. This is my M120, right? This better be. Look at this. Not sure exactly. I have a bunch of different springs that are all they got mixed up. Okay, interesting. What the heck? Nice down in there. Probably should put some grease in here too. Do that at some point. Let's push this back in. Twist it to the side. I reckon before you put the stock back on, you test it to make sure it works. Okay, this back in. That's what I'm looking for. Take this, put it back in here. We're gonna get a battery and a magazine once I get this back on and test it before I plug it in and make sure I got the right spring in, although I'm pretty sure that was the right spring.
See 150 feet. Don't pop though.
Put the stock on. It's pretty simple. So they're just reversing the process that you just did. Take the stock off, shove that power cord in there so it doesn't get in the way. Put the stock on there. I recommend putting on the big pin first because that's the one that's honestly the hardest. Your hammer, don't worry about giving a couple of rough taps. It's meant to get the first pin seated. Okay. Get that first pin seated on there, and then you want to take the second pin and get that one seated. Hammer that second pin all the way in. That'll make sure that you're fully lined up. Get it nice and flat. Good. Nice and stop falling. Just give it a nice few, like, I'll call them love taps, but they're really just beating the crap out of it. Hit it hard again. It's a machine gun. It's built for that. Your stock's all the way on. It's not going anywhere. Those pins will hold it pretty securely in place. I think I got this thing fully upgraded. Well, there you have it. This is how you change the spring on the Cybergun M249. This is the para featherweight version that you can get on e-bike. I think it's about $250 if you want to check it out. It was my first sport gun. Definitely a good gun. Definitely worth picking up if you want to. Oh yeah, and don't forget to like and subscribe. Probably good for your health.